So when you're talking APUSH and you're talking Unit 1, this is 1491 to 1607. Now here's the thing. When you get to the end, what you have to really think about is how the different groups were interacting with each other. Welcome to Freaking History, and if you want a 3, a 4, or a 5 on your AP World or APUSH or AP Euro exam, I'm the guy to see. The Europeans were a disruption in the New World, a complete disruption. Now, that doesn't always necessarily mean it was negative, so let me explain. When I asked my class, look, here are different groups. You've got Native Americans, you've got Africans, and you've got Europeans. How did they interact with each other? And did their perspectives change? These are really good questions. So you have to look at it from the standpoint of where's the disruption? Spain, huge disruption. But don't forget about the French, slightly different. Now we're going to go more into that in Unit 2, but we still touch upon the other Europeans at that time, the Dutch. But here's the thing. The Spanish were looking at forced conversion, forced labor systems like the encomienda system, and it was a interaction with the natives that was extremely negative. Then the Portuguese and the Spanish were a part of the slave trade. Negative interaction with Africans. But you have to look at the French. It doesn't mean it was all bad. So the French were like, hey, these guys are okay. We are in their place. We're going to be more accepting, and let's trade. Now, to do that, and we'll talk a little bit more about this later, but they actually would intermarry between the French and the natives to increase the level of trade that they could have within those groups. The Dutch were all about the cash, so they were never about forcing conversion of Christianity. They were about, can you trade? Can we make money? We're happy to do so, and if not, that's okay too. So it's two totally different types of situation. Now, another thing you have to think about is you want to think about the casta system and how that rolled into the interactions. Now you're talking mixed children from Europeans, Native Americans, and Africans that created different classifications of groups that they made into what they called the casta system. That changed the level where the Europeans were on top, the Native Americans and then the Africans were on the bottom, and then the mixed children between those groups, whether you were mulatto or mestizo, was going to change your social status. So that interaction is completely different. Forcing Christianity, the Columbian Exchange. So there's a lot of interactions there that you have to be aware of when it comes to the end. And what you want to do then is be able to compare. How are they similar and how are they different? And that's going to help you on your multiple choice questions and your short answer questions. And now you know your freaking history. Peace.